Hi everyone, I'm here to talk today about the differences between milk banking and milk sharing. I learned a lot from the reading this week about milk sharing and milk banking. An example of something I learned about milk sharing is that there are platforms online for selling human milk. I did not realize this. I actually thought this was illegal. An example of something I learned about milk banking is that a preterm baby that is fed formula instead of human milk in the NICU has a 5-fold increase in risk for necrotizing enterocolitis. Pasteurized human milk does not carry this risk. The two systems for the provision of human milk, milk sharing and milk banking, are different in several ways. A primary difference between these two systems is the platform that milk is traded on. In the milk sharing system, donors use social media platforms to advertise their milk and can either donate it for free or ask for compensation from recipients that are on the same platform. With milk banking, donors are first screened and have blood tests to ensure the safety of their donated milk. Then the donated milk comes into a central processing facility where it is tested for certain pathogens as well as nutrition levels. It's then pooled and batched based on the nutrition levels and pasteurized for safety. So banked milk is a mixture of many different donors. The typical method of procurement within these two systems differs also. In milk sharing, recipients contact donors directly through social media platforms. In milk banking, recipients must obtain a prescription from a doctor to obtain milk, and so they acquire milk from a hospital or directly from the milk bank, and only if a medical need is established through a prescription, and sometimes also chart notes are needed, especially if a baby is older than 4 weeks. Milk from milk banks is preferentially given to medically fragile infants. Finally, there is a cost difference between milk available from milk sharing and milk available from milk banking. Milk from milk sharing is free or relatively low cost compared to milk bank milk, which can be quite expensive and averages about $6 an ounce. When it comes to counseling families who are looking to obtain human milk, the role of the IBCLC is one of education and guidance rather than giving the family opinion about what is right or wrong. Families really need to be informed of all the possible risks of milk sharing, as well as educating them about the use of milk obtained from a milk bank, so that the family can make an informed choice that makes the most sense for them. A family in the U.S. is unlikely to be able to obtain banked milk unless their child is medically fragile or there have been complications with delivery, such as a cesarean section. While in hospital, families in need of donor milk who qualify and who have an order on file from their doctor just need to ask the staff for donor milk. Afterwards, after they're out of the hospital, they must follow a milk banking procedure on their own. And to do this, they first obtain a prescription from their healthcare provider, and the prescription has to list the diagnosis code, daily volume of milk needed, and the duration the milk is needed for. Forms must be filled and faxed along with the prescription to the milk bank. The family must also call the bank first and check availability. The last thing I'd like to say is that I had an idea for a way to promote the use of human milk in the U.S. My idea is a public service ad campaign combined with corporate donations. A series of well-produced, celebrity-featured videos that show babies whose lives were saved through the use of human donor milk in the NICU. The ads could have a humorous component, but end on a touching note. This ad campaign would be kind of a double whammy because it would simultaneously promote breastfeeding as well as milk donation, so further sponsorship could be obtained from interests concerned with breastfeeding promotion. That's it for my discussion of milk sharing and milk banking. Thank you for watching.